Alright guys, you gotta bear with me on this one. We got a lot of bugs up in these trees making noises. We got some people mowing out here. We got the AC working right now too, so. But anywho, today we are going to be doing a gear review. I don't think it's something I've never done, ever. Mixing it up a little bit, you know, because I'm doing a complete breakdown pretty much from the ground up. And also I'm doing kind of electronics, so my camera stuff and my laptop. Not everything here is a must. A lot of the stuff you can get by with cheaper stuff. This is a system that I feel like I am the most effective that I've ever been. Super stoked to try it out this fall. We're heading out west for Pronghorn on the 19th, so I can't even explain what I'm feeling right now. I cannot wait to get out there. So anyway guys, let me know if this is something you enjoy or what else you'd want me to do. Be it behind the scenes, deer hunts, scouting videos, velvet bucks, and we'll try to make those videos, you know. Having a lot of fun doing this stuff. Anyway, I think Roy's gonna come help me film this gear review here, so he'll be out here a little bit and we are gonna do it. Hope you guys enjoy it.
All right, we're rolling.
This is it. This is pretty much all I own. Like I said, we're gonna start from the ground up, so I think that would be probably the sleeping bag and sleeping pad and the pillow. And I do have a list here of all the stuff I got, but I do have a couple of sleeping bags here. This is probably the one I use the most. This is a 30-degree sleeping bag, and then inside is actually the inflatable sleeping pad as well. And I'd say this is probably the best system I've ever had. It's really compact. This sleeping bag is the Nocturne 30-degree Fahrenheit Down Tech. And then the sleeping pad is a Cedomat Comfort Plus. I'll leave links to everything in the description. I won't get any money off it, of course, but just so you guys know where to get it if you want it. So that is the sleeping bag I use the most. I also have this one, which is a -15, and you guys can really tell the difference on the size. This is a Thermalite -15-degree sleeping bag. That's kind of all I know about it. I've taken this on a lot of trips and it's worked really well, so that's a good one there. Pillows. So I got my ordinary pillow. This is my number. This is my fave. I got it for a gift this last year and I've loved it. But this one is something I'm going to try out this year. Obviously you can tell it's really compact. So curious to see how it does with my back and my neck. But this is a Climate pillow. I got it for a gift and excited to try this out. Really compact system to sleep on. Ground up. Probably be the shoes.
Go over the boots.
Alright, so the next thing would be hiking shoes and my winter boots. Oh yeah, I've also got Crocs, so those are my third favorite. I wear these things everywhere. This is what I'm going to be using the most, hands down. These boots will just be used for late season. These are, I believe, a Merrell Moab 2 boot. I just absolutely love them. Just been really super happy with them, no complaints at all. Worn them all through turkey season, all through deer season, so there goes the boot. These are the Lacrosse 1200. Got these last year for late season. I was tired of getting cold feet, but a good tip with cold feet is if you come into the hunt with warm feet or have perspiration on your feet and you put that in your boot, you're guaranteed to get cold feet. It's a given. So I would rather come and do a hunt with my feet cold and then put my cold feet in these boots, and you're probably gonna have a more enjoyable hunt than you would coming in with sweaty feet already into your boot. So it's a little tip. Now let's see if I got my pants in here. Yeah. Okay, so real quickly, these are probably one of my favorite pants. These are a scent blocker early season pant. That's all I know about them pretty much. I wore these all turkey season and wear them in the deer season as well and just layer up as it gets colder and colder. Really good pant. I like it a lot. Second pant, Cabela's Outfitter Her Pants. I wear these pretty much November till mid-December. Really good pant, keeps you warm. Base layer, Cabela's Long Johns, I don't know what you call those exactly. ECWCS base layer. Been really happy with those. This is my old trusty top here. I've had this for probably 5 years now. It's like an old legendary base layer. I don't know, it's got these little heat things on the shoulder and the chest and the back. It does a really good job. So super happy with that. Stormy Chromers, I wear these exclusively. Hats, these are some of my favorites. Got my orange gun season hat, and then I got my Stormy Chromer, just mid-season to early season hat. Wear this a lot. I think I wore this in turkey season just about every day. So super happy with those. Hunting Public hoodie, of course.
Don't forget that.
These are my 2 favorite flannels. I wore this for, I don't even know what brands these are. Just kind of pick them up at Goodwill, I think. Eddie Bauer. Wow, it's pretty nice. So Eddie Bauer flannel, wear that a lot.
Yeah, I've pretty much only seen you wear these flannels.
Yeah. I got a Vortex flannel. I don't know, works really good.
That's pretty sweet.
Alright. I think we'll start with the saddle stuff here. And then I kind of switched to this last year. I hunted with a lone wolf tree stand for years, and I love that system, but we hunt a lot of public land. Go back pretty far in these pieces, so I have not owned a platform up until now. I used just like, I think they were a mare step, climbing steps. Definitely not the best system, but I got through. But really happy with the saddle, really lightweight, versatile, and platform so far, really like it. And this Predator packs comes in clutch. I think we'll just go with the camera arm. Got a Muddy Outfitter camera arm. I had the 4th arrow camera arm, which is a lot of people actually like, but I found it wasn't as stable as I had hoped it would be. Had a lot of mechanical problems with the 4th arrow, so I picked up this Muddy Outfitter. And yeah, it's heavier, but you can see the base is just a lot more well built, sturdy in my opinion. Just really like it. And the head I have for it is currently on my tripod, which is, I think, a Siri tripod. I don't know. Been really happy with it. So that is what I use in the tree and on the ground. Binoculars. And then for binos, I got Vortex. Yeah, these are Vortex Diamondback 10x42. We have these on our deer drives every night. If I left without them, I'd probably cry, or on any hunt, I'd probably cry, because these are a must when you're in the woods, so, or in the field. Lifetime warranty too.
That's why he just tosses them around like that.
No questions asked, apparently. Well, I can skip through some of this stuff here. Always have a first aid kit with me wherever I go. Stuff happens, and just want to be prepared. This is kind of maybe a little excessive kit. You don't really need a whole lot. I have like this little brown pack that I carry around with me most of the time.
I think that's the same one that I have too.
Yeah.
Just keep in my van.
It's just, it'll cover all the basic stuff. I mean, obviously if you chop your leg off, you can't use this to recover from that. So, this is just some camera steady arm, shoulder rig, I think. I don't know what it's called. But you can see I've got some tape, some stealth tape. I use a lot of this stealth outdoors tape on a lot of stuff I have. Use some duct tape to put on a little bit of this camo ghillie stuff here. So anyway, that helps a lot. Use that in turkey season a lot. Now we're gonna move on to the bow. Probably most excited about this year. I've been shooting this for, I think it's been a year and a half now, and just really wanted to be confident in my shot when I'm shooting at a deer or anything. This year is the year, and this one is a custom made bow. It's not something that is like readily available. It's from a gentleman who lived in my hometown of St. John's. He still lives there and makes bows. So super good guy, and makes, I think in my opinion, some of the best bows out there. And then I use a finger tab. I went back and forth with shooting a glove and a finger tab, and I think this is Jake's finger tabs, but I think I might hang on to this for a little while. I don't know what else to say about it other than just super simple and just a whole lot of fun. Makes hunting, I think, 100 times better and way more fun. Yeah, you can't do that with a compound. I got a Havilon knife. Cut all my deer with. Real simple, super handy. These are the broadheads I use. I don't think I mentioned that yet. I've been testing out a few different arrows, but I shoot a 500 spine arrow with these 200 grain Samurai single bevel, Samurai 200 grain single bevels. And I'll tell you what, these things are super sharp. I cut my toe with it the other day. I've shot this probably 300 times into a target. It's still razor sharp. Cool broadheads. Should be good for this year. Then Jetboil, another clutch thing that I think everybody should have. I used this on one of my trips when I went up to Kansas and cooked up some lasagna and some ramen with it. Heats up water basically, or you can make coffee with it too if you got the items. Propane, butane containers. Fires it up right away, and I had boiling water in probably about 45 seconds to a minute, so it cooks it up really quickly. And then some packs. These are the 2 packs I use the most. This is for all my camera gear. I don't carry this with into the woods with me. It's more just if I do ever carry it to the woods, I got it taped up with some camo. This is like a USA Gear, super budget. I tested out three camera backpacks, ranging from $350 all the way to, I think, about, this one's $60. And this one actually came out on top. I liked it way more than all the others. This one is just my water bladder pack. This carries my water bladder with all the water in it that I drink throughout the morning. Usually I'll be able to drink this throughout the morning. When I come back in the afternoon, I'll fill it up again and drink an entire one again. So, and then platypus water bladder. Tested out a few, and this one is the best. This is a little HME little gear strap that you strap around your tree if you're hunting in a tree stand or a saddle. Key. This is my headlamp I use. It's a black diamond. Had it for about 3 years. Really good, solid light, super bright. Number one thing is super bright. All right, we are getting down to the wire here. Okay, so not to be weird or anything, these are boxers. They are probably the best boxers I've ever had. I bit the bullet last year, I believe. It was last year. And these are 100% merino wool boxers. I am not kidding you when you can wear these for probably about 3 weeks straight and not have a problem. With ordinary boxers, you cannot do that. So this is a -33. That's the brand. Super happy with them. Okay, now we are coming down to the end of all the gear that I have, and this is the more technical part of things, the electronics, which can be really stressful to have because they are kind of make it or break it for you. Obviously, we make YouTube videos, and you need this stuff to make the YouTube videos. You don't necessarily need this stuff. This is what I have and what I've found it to be the best over the years of testing out things. But I mean, if I had it with me, I'd show you, but I started out with a really small Sony Handycam. I think everybody has started with the Sony Handycam. Just a great camera to start with, and it does the job. A lot of people stick with them for years. So probably start out with this camera. This is my baby, at least she was. I dropped her in the water, which I probably have emphasized 100 million times. So she will turn on here and there, but more than likely toast. So I'm going to figure something out. Probably going to have to borrow either Ted's or Aaron's Sony NX80. Pretty expensive camera, but I take all my video, almost all my video with this. I take second angles with my other DSLR camera. But this one, I'll take video, I take screenshots of the video with it, and the pictures are still just awesome. This mic, I don't even know what this is. Let's see what this is. I'll have to leave a link in the description about that one. But really good mic, tested out about 3 of them, and this one came out on top. Put some camo, a little ghillie camo around there, just to give it a little more camouflage. Obviously, I put some more stealth tape. Super solid camera overall, other than if you drop it in a river, it's probably not going to do too well. So don't do that like I did. And then this camera here is a Canon 70D. Nothing to complain really about it. This mic is a Rode Video Micro Pro. I mean, no complaints about it whatsoever. Super solid mic if you're looking into getting into this kind of stuff with filming. But you can get away with the I think it's the Rode Video Micro, the smaller mic, which I think I threw over here possibly. This is what I used for years. I mean, worked really well. I just found with this camera, it had more hiss in it than it did with this camera. So, made the switch and super happy with that. And obviously a DSLR, it's got interchangeable lenses. So, got 3 lenses with me that I carry around everywhere. This is a 10-18, which I think is just like a kit lens. And then I got this fixed 50mm lens. I think it's a prime lens. So, super crisp footage, but obviously you're stuck with just the 50. But really happy with that, use that a lot. And honestly, we got the boom boom stick, the bazooka lens. This is 70-200, and we've been using that quite a bit, and pretty happy with it so far. Animals are not going to be really close to you, and you need something to poke out there and get some clear footage of them. So super happy with that. And with audio, these are kind of outdated at the moment, but still really happy with them. It's a Rode Link, I think wireless kit is what it's called. Used this for about 3 years now, and it's pretty bulky right now and pretty heavy compared to other wireless systems, but pretty happy with how it's performed over the years, and probably still have that for a few more years. GoPro 4. If you're looking for a budget GoPro, this is one I'd probably recommend because it shoots 4K, not that badly priced at all. So got it on I think it's called a gooseneck. So that's what I got there. Okay, so that's gonna do with cameras. Now the final thing So you do all the hunting, you take all this gear, buy all this gear, you take all this camera stuff that you bought and you film a hunt, and now you got to edit it. So this is my laptop I've had for years. Got this back I think 5 years ago, and it's worked really well. Probably gonna need an upgrade here soon, just because it's running pretty hard, because I use Adobe Premiere Pro to edit stuff. Hard drives I use, I think these are Seagate drives. Yeah, Seagate portable drives. I think I get the 4 terabyte ones, and been really happy with those. I think I have 3 of these, just with like 3 or 4 years of footage. So those are pretty good there. I think this is a must for everybody. If you're big into editing, you need one of these. If you don't, you should, because they just make it a lot easier, I think, to edit. This one is a lap gear. Gets the laptop off your lap and doesn't get you all sweaty, which I think people can relate to, because I used to get really sweaty from all the heat from the laptop, and no more. So really happy with that. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it. That is all the gear I own and I carry around with me in my little Toyota Camry that I have. Also, thanks to Roy for filming. He's behind the camera right now, so he's a boss. We'll see you guys in the next one.